Gonna be one of those days. The internet cut out again. Who fled Charolea and came to these shores. Extremely dangerous individuals who have enhanced themselves via forbidden means which have rendered them unsound of mind. What in a state of delirium, one of their compatriots even committed murder. He died thereafter due to side effects of his enhancement, but 3 others remain at large and pose a threat to innocence. Their leader, Vieira Male, is also alleged to have stolen valuable technological secrets. By way of reference material, I've brought this soul crystal. Oh, it's hot, hot, hot. What in the world? I've never known soul crystals give us such heat before. Oh, it's finally cooled down. What could have triggered such an intense reaction? Not even the stadium that I witnessed such a thing. Or maybe it was you. What does that mean? The technological secrets that were stolen were contained in a similar crystal. This particular sample had been loaned to me by a healing institute in Charolea. Tell me, Peter, in the course of your adventures, have you ever fervently wished to save someone? All the time, in fact. But failed to do so despite your best efforts, and afterwards cursed your own powerlessness. Unfortunately. I've had to watch some of my dearest friends slip away. Forgive me if my question is indelicate, but there can be no doubt the soul crystal resonated with that desire within you. When I received the crystal, I was told that should it respond in this manner to my Eorzean collaborator, I should entrust it to them. For the knowledge it imparts, the knowledge of the somatics would surely avail me in my mission. Developed in the Stadium, somatics is a discipline which combines the wisdom of medicine, aetherology, and sorcery. Medicine, a sage grasps the workings of the flesh. Through aetherology, he unlocks the secrets of the soul, and through sorcery, he learns to manipulate the true. Thus trained, a sage has the ability to both strengthen and heal. Yet, by the same token, he's also capable of the opposite, of causing harm. Not just anyone can take up the sage's art. No, one must be prepared to hold the lives of others in one's hands. Work keeps interfering with play. Are you willing to bear such a burden, Peter? If you are, and would swear to me that you will use the art for good, I shall entrust this soul crystal to you. Absolutely. So you've come to a decision? Yes. Then I will bear witness to your pledge. Do you swear to use the sage's art for good, and to yield its power to the best of your judgment and ability? Of course. Excellent. Chosen as you are by the crystal, I have faith that you would rise to the occasion. When those around you cry for succor, the crystal shall be your ally, for it bears the wisdom of sages past and their hopes for the future. By hearkening to their whispers and following their footsteps, you will come to embody these hopes, to save and change countless lives. Lest you worry about how you will learn the art, I can provide guidance, to an extent in the case. During my time at the Stadium, I had occasion to study somatics, you see. When I wasn't gifted in spellcraft and came to favor steel, I remember the lessons, and I shall share what I know. Together with the soul crystal, I shall provide you with a set of sage's garments. Thanks. So go on, take up your crystal and don your attire, and we shall begin your training. Excellent. This is very much something that Pietro will be all over. Agent of good, you say? I can be an agent of good. Okay. Yikes. Okay. I need to work on some stuff. Hold on. Hey, Broody, what's up? Good morning. Yes, I had a sudden, unexpected. It's not quite a snow day. I'm still required to answer questions online, so I will occasionally like be distracted. But yeah, sudden day when I can stream. So here I am. Want to sneeze so bad, keeps going away. Oh, that's the worst. Now I want to sneeze. As soon as you said that, my nose was like, I'm feeling kind of itchy too. It's like, no, stop it, no. I'm sorry. Oh gosh, man, I just got so sympathetic as soon as you said that. Oof, sucks. It gets right there and then it sneaks away. Oof, I'm so sorry. All right, well, I'm gonna like stuff this area with equipment. I've run out of space, unfortunately. You felt my pain to sneeze so fast. I did, just immediately. Like, as soon as you said it, my nose was like, you know what? Yes. Yes? What do you mean, yes? Like, yes. It's time. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Why do I need to sneeze now? I'm so confused. I need to check these conjurer's arms. I think these are things that I can deconstruct. So let me work on that. Throw that in a glam chest. Do you need it? I could. What I'm going to do, however, I'm going to actually deconstruct some of these because the level 70 stuff I can use. The rest I should be able to desynthesize. Yes! Let's store that. I had a friend tell me, and after Dragoon, I ended up selling some of the elegant tomestones, and now I need them for other classes. And mega mad at yourself? Oh, don't be mad at yourself. It's fine. It's fine. I can't desynthesize this one? Why not? Why can't I desynthesize this one? Oh well. Let's see. It showed me how you can just store it, and I was like, a lot of angry words. I can understand that. Oh, I can desynthesize this one. Nice. Just kidding. No, I can't. I need to store some of this. Oof. Okay. Oof. Yeah, I need to ditch some of this stuff. I got too much crap right now. Nope. That one. Desynthesize this bad boy. That inventory, wow, right? Yeah. Yeah. We're working to make it a little better. Okay, that one I don't need, so I can just ditch this. Okay. 2. I got 2 retainers. And the rest of these are all junk. Okay. Okay. So, I got Sage now. I'm excited about Sage. All right. $29's fine. I just need to get rid of that crap. Okay. Max is 10. Yeah, you have to buy them though, and I'm just kind of like, no. That's only to touch grass. That's quite a lot. You could even say that's too many. Yeah. Okay, so that's a little bit more reasonable now. All right, let's clear out this saddlebag. Get that in a bit. Okay. Even saddlebags filled. Yeah. Yeah. All kind of full. Okay, I need that Soul of the Craftsman back. Little too click happy there. Okay, the rest should be good. Okay. Just looking to play errand boy for you forever. Okay, so we're a little better now. Not a lot, but a little. Okay. So now. Oh, crap. Insufficient armor and chest space. Okay. What else can I deconstruct? Oh, crap. This is full. You know what? Before I do that, there is stuff I need to just freaking store. So let's store stuff, then we'll worry about the rest. Inkeep. Hey, I need to put some crap in the stuff. Armoire. Are you freaking kidding me? Nothing? I don't have any glamour prisms. And honestly, I don't care to glamour stuff because I'm not actually needing it for glamour. Okay. What does that mean? That means I need to just start, like, deconstructing crap. Okay, I have to start there. Oh, so much crap. Okay. Yeah, I need to go get some prisms and just start chunking these in stuff. Okay, good right there. Okay. I like Thorn March in this game. I'm trying to remember Thorn March. Google Fight, yes. Yes, that is a fun one. I agree. Okay. All right, are you going to let me actually... Excellent. Okay. Sage. Unlocked. Bookworm attire. Okay. That's funny thing about listening to the music. I think I like Endwalker's music and a couple others here and there. Like the Thorn March run. Nice. All right. Adder spell gauge indicates accumulated stacks of Adder's Gall, which were stored automatically over time. Adder's Gall can be consumed to execute actions such as Dorlush and Kurilush, acquired level 50. Gauge builds stacks of Adder Sting, the barrier effective diagnosis and your creation prognosis is completely absorbed. Adder Sting stacks can be used to execute actions such as Tuck the Skin and attack. Occasionally, when active, can be used to enhance the effects of diagnosis, and prognosis. You can also view the job gauge description at any time in the actions and traits menu. Dosis, damage. Diagnosis, heals, put them to sleep. Grants the effect of Cardia, that's select the party member, restoring HP after casting certain magic actions. Okay. Prognosis, restores unlimited HP. Okay, so that's the AoE cure. Gario, brings something back to life. Okay. Okay, that's another AoE. Heal. Augments certain offensive and healing magic actions. Everything's upgraded. Does not share recast timer with any other actions. Upon execution, the recast timer for this action will be applied to all other weapons and magic actions. Phlegma. What's Ligma? Deals unexpected damage to target enemies. The potency 400 for the first enemy, 30% less for all remaining enemies. Okay, so you basically drop a bomb on something. Good lord, there's a lot of stuff here. Soteria. Okay, so start stacking stuff. Icarus. It helps you run, okay. Starts target's HP. Make sure you cast without interruption. Deals damage. Okay, stop. No, I did not say that. Source HP. So these all seem similar AoE spells. This is damage taken by self and nearby party members by 10%. Okay, it's like a shield. Zoe increases healing magic potency of your next spell by 50%. Okay. Pepsi's. Restores own HP and HP of nearby members, removing... Okay, so removing previous status effects. Okay. Toxicon. Expected damage to the target and on their enemies. Potency of 240 with the first enemy. Okay, so damage. And healing. Just lots and lots of healing and damage crap. Magical barrier on yourself. Absorbs damage equal to 300 potency. Okay. So it seems as though this is pretty dang complicated. I'll probably have to use it to kind of understand how it works. Alright, so let's do Mage's Focus, and after I get that, should be done with that for a bit, and we go back to dancing. What's up, Layla Xinjiao? Not bad. Look kind of fancy. I see the crystal. Sorry, wrong voice. I see the crystals imparted on you its knowledge as expected. Excellent. You're ready to embark on your training. And naturally it begins with the armaments. A set of short staves known as Noliths. Okay. Noliths trace their roots to healers of Eld, who employed naturally occurring objects of power known as the Adder Stones. These stones, which harbor spiritual energy, are placed around the sick and sick and ailing to create an etheric confluence through which the healer channeled his magics. With this primitive design, Ruliths gradually evolved into the present form. With their constructions far more sophisticated, the basic principle remains unchanged. In practice, the sage wields Nowliths as an extension of his mind, sending them darting through the air to weave the arcane patterns through which he unleashes advanced magics. If they sound difficult to wield, well, it's because they are. Even the stadium's most talented require years of training to become proficient. But you have the advantage that transcends talent. The crystal has chosen you. With its knowledge, the technique can come more naturally to you than others. Now, as much as I would like to have you try your hand with the Nowliths at once, I have just received promising intelligence from Command. Alright. Apparently our fugitives have taken themselves to Edelshire on the Dravanian hinterlands. Let us make our way there at once. Sure. Alright, so I've got that started. But first, I must do this other thing. And before I do that, I need to start dancing. I probably need to become a bard too at some point. There'll be a trail around here somewhere. Well, does it only work sometimes a day? Whatever. Oh, there's Sibley. What's up, Sibley? Oh, I wish you didn't have to go, Papa. Oh, you're the adventurer from before. What are you doing here? I'm come after our chocobo chick, obviously. Oh, thank the kami we found you, Sibley. And the lady with the fancy helmet, too. Hey, how did you know my name? We've been looking for that bird. That bird doesn't belong to you, obviously. I see. I'm sorry to cause you both trouble. I just wanted to visit my papa's favorite fishing spot, but your chocobo chick ended up following me all the way. Well, he's safe with you for now. If there's nothing else, I'll be off. Pray wait a moment. In the course of searching for Ryunosuke, we couldn't help but learn that your father will soon embark on a voyage, and has been leaving you troubled. I realize we are but strangers, but if you're not averse, will you not talk to us about it? It's all right. My papa, he's heading to Hinagashi for trade. I heard that it's a long and dangerous journey, and it made me worry. And that's a shot right there. I wanted to pray to the navigator to keep him safe at sea. But then I found out that Lemayan wasn't chosen this heaven's turn. It made me worry even more. I see. As you say, it isn't it isn't the navigator, but the keeper who presides over the heavens this year. But if not the navigator, I thought I could at least pray for a god from the Far East. That's why I went to talk to you. So that is the way of it. You came to me hoping to beseech our divinities to protect your father, but in the fervor to showcase our mascot, I failed to lend an ear to your earnest desire. Well, I'll hear you now, young one, and I shall tell you the tale of the Ryu that will grant you comfort. I just need to recall a suitable one, something that ideally features in the ocean. Quick, where? What's got into you, little one? Curious what lies that way, are you? It's a place called the Woad Whisper Canyon. Papa told me the waterfalls appeared there after the calamity, and that they changed the flow of the Nim River. Waterfalls changing the course of a river. I believe I have the perfect tale for you, Sibley. One that'll bolster your spirits as your father departs on his journey. Let us head to these waterfalls that we might avail ourselves of their ambience. Even Ryunosuke is keen, and we wouldn't want to ignore such a fortuitous omen. Indeed. Seasonal event. Quest complete. Come, let us head to the waterfalls. They'll provide a perfect setting for my tale. All right. Oh, I know that one place. Let us begin. The Ryu is a creature that shares many similarities with the dragons of Eorzea, but as I myself recently discovered, it is in fact a distinct being. Nor is there just one Ryu. Nay, there exist myriad individuals, all of whom have their own tales. And the creature I speak about is the mighty Seiryu, one of the four lords, whose legend holds birth a great waterfall in the far east. Where? Nice sunset. That sounds exciting, doesn't it? In the region of Yansha flows the one river, and its plentiful waters nourish nearby lands. In the ages past, it said Seiryu drank so deeply of the river that he alters its very course, and in so doing gave rise to a waterfall, the Dragon's Struggle. While it's not widely known, Seiryu is also regarded as a guardian deity to protect people from disasters of water. And it's sunset. Disasters like storms and floods? Indeed, long ago it was believed that calamities could be quelled by sacrificing a young maiden to the divine beast known as the Seiryu. It's your turn, little girl. And while no written records exist, there's a tale of a seaside village that fell in the path of a raging storm. Desperate to calm the heavens, the villagers offered unto Seiryu one of their daughters. However, Seiryu showed no interest whatsoever in the young girl. To merely know the villagers' plight was enough for him, it seemed, and he turned the course of the storm and spared them untold devastation. A benevolent being known as the Seiryu, who wields his powers over water for good. Even now he hears our prayers and protects us and our loved ones from harm. And that, my dear, is just one example of the noble beast we celebrate this heaven's turn. Together, let us offer our prayer to Seiryu and wish your father safe travels and calm waters. Oh, that sounds perfect, miss. Thank you so much. We must thank Rinosuke as well. Were not for him, I might not have recalled the tale of Seiryu. Now you can pray to Seiryu for safe travels too, adventurer. Oh, but perhaps you already heard this story. It was my first time hearing it too. Really? Well then, I'm glad we could hear it together. Now that I think of it, miss, you said that no written records exist of the tale. How come you come to know it? An astute observation, Sibley. You see, my family is said to have descended from the maiden who was offered to Seiryu. As long ago as the events took place, there's no way to confirm the tale's veracity. But if true, then by the grace of Seiryu, I am here alive. Thus have I made it my mission to spread the word of his noble kind. Looking back from the time you followed after Sylvie, it's as if you had been guiding me, little one. I may be your caretaker, but it was you who were watching over me. Like an honest-to-God's Ryu. With this, I now know what I must do to initiate people into our traditions, and I shall continue doing so for as long as the Ryu reigns in the heavens. Sure thing. Come, let's head back to the city together. We wouldn't want to make your father worry, now would we, Sibley? Maybe you don't. Now, you know what? Let's just travel back. We should be able to get there pretty quick. The drowning winch. Was getting pretty late. There you are, adventurer. Lest you wonder, young Sibley is now safely home, and now just to praise the Rio Mitsuke of our fruitful offering. Now that I have discovered a more suitable approach to our draconic dilemma, I wish to wander the city again for onlookers, though I regret to impose upon you once more. Your support with Sibley was most helpful. Might you accompany me while I make my rounds around the area? With your discerning eyes, I am certain you will be readily identifying those who are receptive to our message. What say you? Sure. I am truly grateful. Come, let us set forth at once. Rio, Bogyo, and Ryunosuke are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. You can leave the Rio, Bogyo, and Ryunosuke behind upon entering a different area, or by speaking to them and select the option to part ways. If you wish to have the Rio, Bogyo, and Ryunosuke accompany you again, return to speak to them at their original location. Let's go a-jogging. When the hell's that chocobo chick supposed to be dressed up as? Ryunosuke here is wearing a costume that mimics the Ryu dragons of the Far East. It held these creatures have mastery over water, and a sailor such as your good self may benefit from knowing about them. If you ask me, it looks like a sea serpent. Hold on. It wouldn't have anything to do with that thrice damned primal Leviathan, would it? I assure you there's no connection whatsoever. Far from causing disasters in water, the Ryu are benevolent beasts that protect us from them. If you're interested in knowing more, I invite you to seek us out at the aft castle. Is that right? Here in Limps and Lamentsa, we got the Navigator. That's all the protection we need from the high seas. Oh, yes, I understand the people of your nation look to Lemayan to favor them in safe voyages. Be that as it may, disasters of water can strike beyond the bounds of the sea, in which case placing your faith in the Ryu could provide you with an added assurance. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have more friends in high places, as it were. Fine, I'll go and see what this is all about. Ugh. By the gods, I just resolved to salve my soul at the sight of adorable creatures this year. And what should appear but the most charming chocobo chicks? What's your name, little one? What's a winsome outfit you're wearing? Sorry, I'm struggling to speak this morning. You have a keen eye, sir. This little fellow's Ryunosuke, and he's dressed as a Ryu, a dragon of the Far East, and thus attiring Eorzeal's favorite beast of burden. We hoped to create a symbol of friendship between our lands. Well, now, this adorable form should harbor such splendid symbolism. I've never heard of this Ryu before, but now I'm keen to know more. In that case, sir, I invite you to seek us out at the aft castle anon, and there we'll be glad to answer all your questions. Excellent. We shall head there at once. This will be Yellow Jacket. Yes. How can I assist you in your curiously dressed chocobo check? If I may shed some light on the mystery of our mascot, Little Green Nosuke, he has a named for the Ryu, the dragons of the Far East. Oh, I thought dragons are supposed to be fearsome. This fellow looks anything but. Our costumed companion notwithstanding, the Ryu is in fact a powerful and fearsome beast. Yet, by the same token, they are fondly regarded as symbols of good fortune. Should you be curious about them, we'll be happy to tell you all about it more at the F Castle. Being is regarded as both fearsome and fondness. Intriguing. Perhaps I'll pay a quick visit to the F Castle before returning to work. What a relief to see the locals take an interest in the Ryu. I dare say we've gathered enough people. Let's head back to the F Castle. All right. So I'll bug you, make sure a triumphant return. You've done a tremendous job to pique the interest of so many. You're too kind, Metsuke. None of this would have been possible without the adventure and Rude Nosuke's help. There you are, miss. My papa wanted to meet you, so I brought him. So you're the kindly folks who helped Sibley. I haven't the words to properly thank you, but I'm truly grateful for all that you've done. I'm glad to see my girl smiling again. Pray do not mention it, sir. We too owe Sibley much and more. How fares the preparation for your journey, if I may ask? Very well, thank you. And with Sibley praying to the legendary Suryu for my safety, no matter how far I venture from home, I have no doubt that all will be well. I shall pray for your safety as well. What little we might do to help you on your way, we'll be glad to do it. Indeed. While sharing the blessing of the divine beast is a fine thing, not is more rewarding to our delegation than fostering friendship between our lands. For all the help you've afforded us, I wish to give you a proper reward, yet I do not know what might be suitable. Pourquoi? Ryunosuke, you're saying you wish to accompany our adventurer friend? I believe the little one wishes to be a charm against tumultuous waters. He'd be hard-pressed to choose a better companion. We still have Ryuji to aid us in our work. If you so wish it, Ryunosuke is yours. Ryunosuke, my little guardian, thank you for everything. May your divine aura keep our friends safe. Where? And may you and yours enjoy the rest of the heaven-turned season, my friend. Know that wherever the Ryu roars, good fortune shall be upon you. Excellent. And they got a birdie. Should you wish to draw Umuji, the Mujishi has returned to offer services for the remainder of celebration. Seek him out at Heaven's Turn Fortune. Some 12 extra fortunes have been divined this year. Keep a watchful eye on the adventure section of your Okamuji and discover what new journeys might be lying in wait for you. I have no idea what that means, but let's do thingies. All right. Let's go to Hawker's Alley, see what we can get here. I'm here, it doesn't mean I'm happy about it. Hey, stop going to sleep, you jerk. All right. Expect me to play errand boy forever. All right. So what is next? Okay. I'm gonna go over here. And do nothing. Alright. Okay. Don't have anything there. So now it's while you were away. The Gastromorians. Let us continue. Alright. Let's see, what's next? Grid. There you are. Have you heard the news? In broad strokes from Admiral Bothelswyn, what happened? Kryl and a squadron of resistance fighters are escorting Ishtala and several other wounded to the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial forces. Arivald and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos, I'll make no excuses, we failed to protect her. Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected Ishtala and the others, did you not? Tell us about the attack. It was the skulls. They knew a path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of their leader's memories. It was all planned. The advantage of having a walker in the field. Not as strong the echo as Pieter is, of course. Half the time, it's enough to knock me on my arse, like I've taken a dose of concentrated aether. So you walked into Fodorla's memories. What did you see? A woman promised the world education, training, citizenship, all that and more, if she but sold her soul. A traitor to her people, a pretender to her masters. It was Xenos himself who gave the order. Told her to return with Kryl Baldiston alive. Our agents have been carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack, but have yet to intercept any transmissions, making reference to Kryl or her current whereabouts. If her orders were to bring Kryl back alive, we can save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past enemy lines and see what information I can uncover on my own. In the meantime, it is up to you and our allies to command the Imperial's undivided attention. Lots of shouting and explosions and so forth. Keep them distracted, and I will find her. Very well. I wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kemp is on his way to the castrum as we speak for a meeting with General Alden. If you hurry, you can find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. I think Piet and I are going to go see Conrad like you suggested. You all wait here. What can I say? Patience isn't one of my virtues.
Well, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? It fills my heart with joy to see you two hale and healthy.
Welcome home, niece. Pieter, I'm sure you've heard about Krile by now. That's why we're here. I'm still not sure what to think about it, but we'll save her. We'll definitely save her, somehow.
I have no doubt that you will. You look stronger for your time in the Far East, lass, and that's good news for Krile.
I'd like to think so. But enough about me. How's everything with you and the Resistance?
Better than when you left us. Well, better than when you last saw us, no mistake. Arvald's been a good godsend. Him and Minago and all the other young bloods have achieved so much in such a short time. We have been blessed to receive the support of the Flames Alamegan Brigade, who've been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labor camps throughout Girabania, as well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together with the refugees returning from Ul'dah and elsewhere, we have had no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause.
I knew you wouldn't stop fighting even after what happened at the Reach.
Force of habit, I suppose, though we've come a long way, we still have far to go. But we'll fight for every ill, and sooner or later we'll get to Alamigo. Now listen to me, prattling on when we should be making haste to Castromorians. There's no point you telling me everything now, when we'll only have to say it again for the Flame General's benefit.
You're right. I'll go on ahead and tell the others that you're not far off. What's up, Pippin? You've spoken with Thancred, then? Good. Take heart. If anyone can track him down, or anyone can track her down, it's him. I believe I hear Commander Kemp's party approaching. If you're ready to address Father and the others, then let us be about it. Oh dear. Well, yeah, let's just plug some piety in here. You, Raban, and your allies have much to discuss. There you are, and here's Commander Kemp, I see. I know you're eager to speak of your next move, but we would first hear of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Doma. We win. The end.
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Very well. Allow me.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice.
Indeed.
But the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody hells. Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that lad.
Yep. Sacrifice that which you're willing to give up to gain what you need.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Alamigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Good. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
Indeed. We can be on the offensive. Let's go get them.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned. Not least poor Mistress Kryl.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Alamigan liberation begins now. Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Valadina. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks.
Nice.
I name this operation Rhalgr's Beacon. For as Rhalgr once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
Huzzah. 2.5 hours left. Let's roll. The success of this operation is paramount. So long as the Empire holds Castellum Valadina, the main host cannot advance. Xenos knows this, which is why he has ordered Feldonia and her men to see to the bridge's defense. So we'll get to fight the skulls again. The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She is decisive, ruthless, and feared by foes and friends alike. But we have a plan to defeat her. First, we send an alliance force down to the main road, signaling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces and prepare for protracted battle. However, they will soon find that we were ill-prepared for their counterattack. Our men will begin to break ranks and flee. I see. Show them your backs to give them a target too tempting not to pursue. Aye, Ferdona is too aggressive not to press the advantage. She'll order her men to give chase. We lure them as far as the east end, where the commanders will rally their forces and attempt to hold their ground. If all goes to plan, we should be able to keep the greater part of their garrison occupied, leaving us to tackle the bridge's remaining defenders. Very clever, I'm sure. But what are we to do if the Imperial smells a rat and return before we've taken their place? I don't need you to take Valonia, Commander Kemp. All I need for you to do is fly your flag from its tower. You mean to trick them into believing that the bridge has fallen? Aye, we convince them Valdonia is lost. Hit them hard with our reinforcements and watch them go running for the hills. Then, when the dust is settled, we regroup at the Castellium. What say you? It's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. In that case, we shall support both the Resistance and the Alliance forces. Pieter, Lise, Ellervald, I ask that you accompany Commander Kemp. Alice and I will remain with the Flame General. We will return to Rhalgr's Reach and make our preparations. As soon as they are complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeed. Ah.
In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Adonia is bloody massive. It'll take a dozen men to change it. And far too long besides. But there's no need for all of that, right, Minago?
Not so long as I have my griffin and a satchel of glamour prisms, no.
Orvald, you're in charge of the runners between us and the Alliance. No link bros. Lise, I want you to look into the squadrons. Make sure they've got everything they need. Is everyone clear?
Aye, sir.
All forces are to depart for Castrum Corby when ready. That will be all. Pieter, stay with me for a moment, if you would. There are a few men I'd like to look in on personally. Each of them has lost people. I can tell that it weighs on their hearts.
All right.
There have been a lot of new faces since you were last here, but it's best if I just tell you where to look. One's an officer you'll find in a barber. Another's an older fellow who likes to pass the time on the shores of Starfall. The last is a fiery young lad from Little Alamigo, who I'm told trains by himself by the river to the fringes. You'll know them when you see them. Come, find me when you're finished. And the day just broke.
I say, if it isn't the lad who helped me find the ward I misplaced. Ah, but there I go, treating you like an equal. It wasn't until after you'd gone that one of my comrades pulled me aside and told me it was the blazing hero of Eorthia who'd taken his time out of his busy day to help me. Well, what's done is done, but know that I will fight with every ounce of my strength in this coming battle, and the next, and the next. Mayhap that'll serve to repay the favor. Fare you well.
Wait, I know you. Lieutenant Krolinsk of the Twin Adder. It's an honor to meet you. I was living hand-to-mouth in Ul'dah, but decided to enlist in the Flames after I heard tales of your daring do. And now, as fate would have it, I've been sent here to join the fight for my hometown's liberation. This is no time to talk. I've got to prepare for the operation. Take care, Lieutenant. We'll give those Imperial whoresons what for. Pieter, am I right? I doubt you'll remember me, but I'll never forget you. Saved my life in Little Alamigo, you did. Wilrid and the rest of us got caught in our heads that if we had enough crystals, we could summon Ralgar, like the Alamaja summoned their god. Thankfully, you put a stop to it. Ever hear what happened to Wilrid? Joined the Braves when they came calling, only to turn up dead one day. Never found out how or why. I reckon it doesn't matter. Dead's dead, after all. But at least he died doing what he thought was right. And maybe that's the best folks like us can hope for, huh? Not that I'm in any hurry, mind.
You don't need to nom on my pants, cat.
Let's try that again. destroyer. Over the course of centuries, disciples of the Fist of the Ralgar worked away at the rocky cliff, carving it back to create the colossal image of the destroyer. By virtue of its size, it's said to be stood defiant through the Mad King's savage attack on the temple, and stands defiant to this day.
Ugh.
I am feeling especially hungry this morning, and I have 2 more hours before I'm allowed to eat, so we're gonna try to stave that off. I'll get some water while I'm at it. Be right back. You've had word with the men I mentioned, then? Yep. And I'm sure you've noticed there's another thing in common aside from tragedy. You've touched each of their lives in one way or another. That's not the reason I wanted you to speak to them, though. A man who's lived in Gir Albania his entire life, who bore witness to the realities of the occupation for 20 unbroken years. A man who fled Alamigo in search of a new life, who swore to serve another nation, only for fate to conspire to send him back here. A youth born on foreign soil, who never knew his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons, yet all belong to the resistance. In growing larger, we've grown more diverse, and while there is good in that, there's also the potential for strife and discord. It takes a special sort to lead such men to Alamigo, don't you think? Good thing they've got you, then. For now, but not forever. And to be frank, I don't always know what to say to the ones who left, not to mention the youths. Nay, the resistance needs a leader with a wider view. Someone who's not lived their whole life in Gir Albania, who's known death and hardship, and not been ground down by them. Why, as you may have guessed, I've been thinking of asking Lise, but it'd be her decision in the end. I trust I needn't say this conversation is just between you and me. Sure, I'll tell her right away. Good then. Right, lad. Right then. We'd best head to Castrum Corvi, or what remains of it, rather. Should be able to fast travel to the entrance, right? Yep, there it is. Oh, you just need my attention right this instant, don't you, kitty? I know. You love me and you need my love right this instant. I know.
Now you're chomping on my arm because you need my love right now.
One of these shells. Unexploded shells. Well, either way, with all the other units launch their own separate attacks. Remember, we need to hold out until Minago sees to their flag. Got your gear in order? Any moment now. Let's go. Let's get this.
It's begun then.
Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Nago. You're making her nervous. We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Right.
All right. Let's get this Brett.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Minago, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
I won't let you down, sir.
Come then. Rolga's star shall burn bright this day.
Let's get it. Ah, there.
Here it comes!
Last one. Let's keep moving. Centuries, what I was fans for. Seize the bridge and be done with it. Token force behind, nothing we can't handle. well kill everything. Oh, snap. That blowed up. Let's try that again. Now that I know where I'm heading, it'll be a little better.
Here it comes!
Got him.
So you think you're clever, all your little tricks? Think again. None of you are leaving here alive.
Meet my new friend! I'll cut you to pieces!
You can try. Gotcha. I made it. I need to hold on a little longer. Take that, m'lady.
God damn you! No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this! Look! The flag!
Alamigo. Let's roll.
The bridge is ours! Al amigo! Al amigo! Yeah!
Stand your ground! It's not over yet!
Oh yeah, you're done.
Damn it!
Let them go, Lise. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
Hiladina is fallen? Impossible!
We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy!
Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
Love it when a plan comes
the
together.
fourth cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No, but if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters. For all the good it did us.
School's with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
Indeed. It's a shame Fadola got away, but what we did what we came here to do. I have to remind myself that it's just the first step, but it is the big one. We're going to take it back, all of it. One ailment at a time if we have to. There's still a chance that some Imperials are holed up inside the Castellum. We'll need to search it top to bottom to make sure it's safe. In the meantime, I want you to rendezvous with the main host. Keep your weapons at the ready. There's a chance you'll come to face with soldiers in the route. Sure. On second thought, it might be prudent for you to do a preemptive sweep of the region for soldiers that have gone to ground. Oh, we shouldn't afford them any time to regroup and launch a counterattack. When you've judged your work to be done, report to General Alden in Bittermill. We'll do what we can. We'll search for stragglers best as we can. We're almost Bosom Buzzies level 1. Almost. Soon. It's a good thing Minago got the flag flying when she did. Any longer, those Imperials might have had us at their mercy. Well met. All's well at the bridge? Yep. Good, good. The fighting has died down here, too, as you can see. Pippin left but a moment ago with a contingent of troops to occupy Valonia. If and when the Imperials return, they'll find us dug in behind their own walls. I could not have hoped for a better outcome, General. Splendidly done. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. It'll take more than one Castellan to turn the tide. My men and I will deal with the remaining enemy forces. Scions, I bid you return to Commander Kemp and his men. Delight not overmuch in victory, not when there are battles left to fight. Our work here is finished. Our resistance allies are waiting. Yep. And the sun sets on a good day. Yeah, it's got the wrong flag up there. Oh well, whatever. Hey there, Conrad. Back so soon. I suppose the General and his men had matters well in hand. The Vice-Marshal and his men showed up not long after you left. If the gods are good, there'll be no one left to fight. I know you're not one for waiting, but if you'll bear with us. Commander Kemp, Marshal Tarban reports that their sweep of Castellum's interior has been completed. So it's finally over, huh? Pray extend to him my deepest thanks. It's official, then. Castellum Villadinia is well and truly ours. Perhaps this calls for... Wait, where's Minago? She took her bird and flew off toward the Peering Stones, the village of the M tribe, where she was born. I doubt the Imperials who fled Vidonia had a mind to give them trouble on their way back east, but she was nevertheless worried, so I gave her leave to go and see that her people were safe. The sun has set. Have I pray aright? It would be best if Minago were not alone if she were to encounter the enemy. Agreed. Let's go to the Peering Stones and make sure everything's all right. If that is your wish, then I've no objection. Let's let the guard know when you wish to cross. Quest accepted. It looks like a great time to go around in the dark. Greetings, Scion. Do you wish to pass? I do, actually. Thank you for your assistance. Northeast of here. All right. For Jala. Hey, look, there's a crystal. What's up, Lise? The path to the village is through a tunnel just east of here. Follow me. And that looked north more than east, but sure. First things first, must attune and sit as home point. And let's register with the Chocobo Keep so we can have fast travel if we wanted.
Ah, you've come. Welcome, friends, to my village. My home.
How fare your people?
Good, all things considered. Better than the Ananta at any rate.
My bad, I clicked a little too quick.
We're here to help. Will you tell us what happened?
Aye. It began with a quarrel between the Imperials and the Kaliana.
The Kaliana are another Ananta tribe. The strongest and the most influential. Unlike the Vera, they want no part of our troubles. They swore fealty to the Empire, and were content to remain within their borders.
Just so. The Kaliana forsook their pride in the fight and yielded to Garlemald long ago. But then a new commander was sent to hold the Black Bridge. She demanded the Kaliana surrender a hostage, this butcher.
Fordola. It doesn't make sense, though. The Vera are the ones working with the Resistance. Why would she threaten the Kaliana?
Because she is ignorant like all Imperials. She knows not the difference between Kaliana and Vera, nor does she care to learn.
I see. All Fordola knew for sure was that the Resistance would come from the west. She reasoned, therefore, that if the Ananta on the east bank turned their coats, she would be trapped. I take it the Kaliana had no choice but to oblige her.
No, they did not. The Imperials left with the Kaliana broodmother's own daughter, Anamika. Long days and nights she looked out on the Black Bridge weeping for her child. Until you came. The broodmother knew at once which way the winds would blow. She and her warriors met with the fleeing Imperials in the road and demanded that her daughter be returned.
How to make friends, how to make enemies out of friends.
Bad idea. Fordola's not the kind to take threats lying down.
You know her well. The butcher turned her blade to Anamika and bade the Kaliana move aside. But the brood mother would not yield.
I know where this is going.
The Kaliana surrounded the Imperials, one of whom, whether out of fear or stupidity, cut the child down. There was naught that could be done.
What madness.
The true madness was yet to come. For in her despair, the Kaliana broodmother cried out for her daughter to be restored to life. She beseeched Sri Lakshmi's intercession.
She summoned a primal then and there?
Yep.
That she did, if only for an instant. Bereft of courage and honor, the broodmother sought solace in her faith. The Imperials fled in terror at the sight of the goddess, abandoning these lands to the Ananta. Now the Kaliana bid us make pilgrimage to pay proper respects. Yet though we Veera revere Sri Lakshmi as the holiest of the holy, we will not prostrate ourselves before her.
And so you turn to us?
Aye. All who have fought with the resistance have heard tell of the warrior, the Icon Slayer.
Hey there.
I believe we have heard enough. Inconvenient though the timing may be, if a primal has indeed been summoned, we can scarce afford to ignore it. We must needs discuss how best to resolve this situation.
I've heard this story too many times before. Ahem, the risk of sounding hopelessly naive, there may yet be a way to avoid a violent confrontation. In the past, I fear I've been rather too willing to accept that we have no other recourse than to risk our lives, or rather, your life, to address these threats. Yet the primals we have faced thus far have demonstrated a variety of temperaments and objectives. Ravana may delight in battle, but Rama would seem to keep to the forests with his children. Here we decide to challenge Sri Lanka. It would seem wise to learn more of her nature from those who summoned her onto this world. If that is your will, then so be it. To the north you'll find our village. Sri Lanka shall unfold all. We shall leave at once. Minago, would you inform our comrades at the bridge of what happened?
Of course. Be safe, my friends.
Meanwhile, I need to do all kinds of missions for you people. Well, this means easy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was distracted by the grumbling of my stomach. You and me both, lady. Thanks to the Garleans, we've been having trouble maintaining our food stores. Custom dictates that any game brought back to the village must be distributed, evenly amongst everyone. But there hasn't been much to go around lately. Without fear of harassment for the Garleans, we can finally begin hunting again. There's still so much to do. If we're going to replenish our supplies, any chance you'd be willing to help? If you could bring back, say, 3 Delasarians, that would be a great help. You'll find them to the north of here, but don't kill them. We'll need their meat to be as fresh as possible when it's put away. When you've worn them down enough, you can stuff them into these bags without much of a fight. Now, I know what you're thinking, but trust me, they'll fit. Stay safe out there. Open Molimbo. Well, I'll be. You're the adventure from Castrum Valendia, aren't you? Oh, you put on quite a show down there. I'm sure you'll hear this all the time, but we could really use a man of your talents right here and about now. Darren's been cropping up to the south of here, and they've been giving us no small amount of trouble. What we do what we can to keep them at bay, but every once in a while we'll come across a mountainous mess of gold-dusted rock to send us running with our tail between our legs. I imagine hunting a few Daras would be like swatting flies for you. If you go down and tear down a few of their Daras, one of the gold monstrosities is bound to show up. Toppling even one of them would go a long way to helping us take back our hunting grounds. Of course. First things first, though. I need to take a shortcut. Got him. Good team. Okay, this isn't the direction I'm trying to head. Let's go ahead and get this thing to fire off real quick. Okay, done that one. Yeah, let's go ahead and take care of this while I can. Let's see, the entrance is just this very long, slow trip up to the north. We'll go ahead and take care of this other thing while we're on the way back. Got one. Alright. Almost too long, actually. Almost let my bird kill him.
But I gotta trap 2 more. Got him. I need to real quick. Hang on, Mimzizi. Mimzizi. You're back. Do those bags contain what I think they do? They do, in fact, contain dinosaurs. Wow, you really did that. Not that I didn't think you could, mind you. It's just, it's been so long since no one has had the guts to contend with those beasts. You can be sure that we'll make good use of them. Their meat for rations is given, but their horns and bones will make good tools, and their hides can make belts and boots. Did you know that Telecaras are not even native to these lands? The Galileans used them to carry freights, but the Salts couldn't even keep them under control. A few of them escaped into the wild, started breeding, and, well, here we are. I guess you could say it's a blessing in disguise. If they hadn't brought Telecaras here, there'd be one less source of meat and materials for fashioning our tools. Oh, that one's taken care of. No need to explain. I saw the whole thing from here. You were every bit as amazing as I hoped. A shame those things are like to come back after a while. People say they're born of the spirits of warriors who've fallen in battle. Personally, I think it's something to do with the aether around here, but I've been praying for an end to the war all the same. Take care, friend. I'll be cheering for you. Northwest, huh? Could be kind of close, actually. There it is, I see it. Alright, you horny little thing. Let's go. Oh, that's interesting. What is that? Oh. Here, blessed Minder. All right. Let's go over here. So tell us, Sharisha, what's the nature of your god?
We do not often... Wrong voice.
We do not often receive guests. What's the purpose of your visit?
Greetings, and well met. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and we come seeking Charissa, the Vera. You are she, are you not? We have petitioned, you have petitioned us for aid and succor, and we intend to provide them. But we would first learn of this Sri Lakshmi, that we better understand the nature of the threat she poses to you.
A simple request, and one which I shall gladly oblige. In the beginning was Sri Lakshmi. We are created in her image, daughters blessed with his beauty. Her breath became ours, her serenity our solace. There's naught she would not give.
'Twas a Kalan broodmother's desire to bring about her daughter's resurrection, which first called forth Sri Lakshmi to the aether. That being the case, I rather doubt the goddess will be spoiling for a fight.
Well, that would depend. The primal's motives may have been colored by the summoner's state of mind, namely, that of a grieving mother who just bore witness to her daughter's murder. Though she apparently craved a miracle, she might also have harbored thoughts of vengeance. Moreover, the Kelana's conception of Sri Lakshmi may differ from that of the Vera. 'Tis true. The Vera and the Kelana do not indeed regard the Lady of Bliss in different ways. To the Vera, Sri Lakshmi embodies freedom. She would not suffer her daughters to be bound to another's will, and so we stand with a resistance against the Empire and give our lives for the cause. To the Kelana, however, she embodies transcendental beauty, which they strive to create through their craft. To shape crystal is less art and more ritual, a sacred duty wherein each tribute is imbued with a fragment of the soul. The Imperials do not interfere with this holy work, so the Kelana are content to turn inward and ignore our plight.
Until reality asserted itself, and they summoned a primal, a fever dream to soothe their aching hearts.
Oh, but surely they can see that it won't be any good. The Imperials will still rule these lands. Nothing will change.
The Entente will. The Kelana bade the Vera make pilgrimage to pay proper respects, remember?
They do not wish to partake in their primal's bliss, will be made to do so. Not while we're the same. We are still kin to the Kelana. Will you not, or will you help them to see reason?
You can count on us.
Then we shall, for without you we may be powerless to stop them. If we do not act quickly, more lives will be lost, more families torn apart, more children made to suffer.
Oh, then it's settled. We're going to find that primal and put an end to this.
My sister Virja will guide you to Dajanjat, and I shall pray for your success.
Meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Well met, scions. I am Vajra, she who shines bright and unbroken. I stand ready. We leave upon your command.
Oh, I've already got it. Good morning, Mr. Dick. How are you? Welcome.
You're ready? You look ready. Janan Krat, there you'll find Kalyana's crystals and Sri Lakshmi. Follow me.
And we got a whole lot of these missions for these people.
Just the one I was hoping to see. We are in dire need of a special flower, the dreaming iris, but the Kelana has been hoarding them from the nearby fields in reckless abandonment. They grow untouched to the west, along the Vadonia River, but we dare not go there. If the Kalana follow us, it could prove trouble for the striders of Castromorians. Would that we could wait for them to blossom anew, but I fear that will take time we cannot afford. If you could find even 5 heiresses, that is all we require.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
You're the adventurer who defeated the Garleans, yes? I'll need one with your strength.
Doing well. Just bored this morning, so I had to find someone to watch. How are you enjoying your playthrough? Any favorite characters? Oh, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I really got into Heaven's Word. I had, Estinian and Iceheart were both really cool characters. Big fans of both of those. In Stormblood, I'm not as into Stormblood as I was in that. I mean, Lys is clearly who you're supposed to be rooting for the entire time. The samurai was a pretty cool character. I mean, fortunately, we recently lost him. But yeah, there's some decent characters. Like I said, none that I was just like really into the way I was with Heaven's Word yet. We'll see.
We need one with your strength. I was attacked by a flock of Garagas, and in the midst of battle I lost my necklace. It was a keepsake for my sister. I have searched high and low, and it's nowhere to be found. Considering their fondness for shiny objects, I fear one of the Ganganas may have eaten it. I have to get it back, even if it must cut from their bellies. But the numbers, they're too great. I cannot go alone. And that's why I would ask you to help me. If you're willing, meet me near the hunting grounds to the northeast.
Sure thing. We'll grab these other 2 missions, and then we'll be off. Prupti is concerned someone is encroaching on Bureau territory.
Adventurer, I would ask a favor of you. In recent days, strange men have been stealing prey from our hunting grounds. They appear to be Alamegans, but do not recognize us as allies. They refuse to listen when we explain they are trespassing. If they were to see another strider in our company, they may not be so quick to fight and flee.
With a great expansion, lower expectations for Stormblood is a bit necessary. Fair. I tell you, the expansion just get better from here. Nice. That's good.
They were last spotted to the east of here. Please go and speak with them before anyone comes to harm.
Well, the entire reason that I picked up Final Fantasy XIV was because Matsuno worked on the one after this one, Shadowbringers. And I love everything he's ever done that I've played. And so I'm like, oh, man. I actually got this for my wife to play. And as she was playing, it was enough like Final Fantasy XII of like, okay, I got to get on this. And I have thoroughly enjoyed the game. This has been something that I reluctantly went into, and I've adored it in general, Final Fantasy XIV. Because I am not an MMORPG guy. I do not dig any of the social anything. And so, Matsuno. I can't remember his first name, but Matsuno was the guy who did Final Fantasy Tactics, which is my favorite Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy XII, which is my second favorite Final Fantasy, and he did Tactics Ogre. And I was like, man, that guy is so good at making video games. And so I was really eager to play this. The only one that I didn't care for as much was Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced, but still, that was still a pretty dang good game. Gianti seems to have reservations about our next outing.
Adventurer, we were just preparing to go hunting. It is a duty in which we take great pride, but I fear the risks to my sisters only grows in recent days. Our greatest weapon is the poison-tipped arrow. All beasts succumb to its effects quite quickly, all save for one. The Gilbanan mug slug. Their numbers have increased of late, which makes hunting all the more difficult. Their resistance to our poisons leaves us with no choice but to fight in close quarters, and therein lies the problem. They attack by spitting, It appears ineffectual against most creatures, but it is highly corrosive to our skin. A lady of bliss would surely be cross if we marred the beautiful skin she blessed us with. That is why I would ask you to thin their numbers in our stead. Take this bottle of flat ale, scatter it on the grounds north of here, and slay any slugs that are drawn by the smell.
So yeah, Matsuno. Japanese game maker who did a lot of really great video games. In Shadowbringers, I would be excited if I were you. It's a popular contender for best expansion. Nice. Best expansion in the game. Yep. Again, that does not surprise me at all if he worked on it. So what he did that was generally really appreciated was writing, and so he probably wrote a lot for that, if I was guessing. It's one of those things where, well, if he worked on the game, it probably has an amazing story. Kind of deals. That's what I was trying to get. Hunting grounds. Please wait, if you would listen for just a moment. Keep that thing away from me. I fear they won't listen to anything I have to say. Would you go after him and explain his people are trespassing? I must tend to my wounds. Okay, the sun rose. I was like, what just happened? Everything lit up. What just happened? The sun rose. That's what happened. I was freaked out briefly. Oh, you really need to die, Mr. Alien? I guess I'll run. You were trying to help that thing, weren't you? What do you want? Actually, they just wanted to tell you you're trespassing on their land. They only wanted to let us to leave their hunting grounds, so they're not savage monsters looking to feast on our innards? I see. Sorry about before. It's not every day you see something like that where I come from. Me and my friends were from a small village in the peaks, you see, and with the Garleans blocking all of our ways in and out of the place, we never traveled far. And now that they're mostly gone, we thought we'd have a look about and maybe scavenge for a bit of food. We didn't mean no harm, honest. If it's all the same to you, we'll go and leave and look for food somewhere far, far away from here. That's good. All's well that ends well. North, huh? Yep. Weather and time matters a lot for fishing. For some fish, you even need a weather chain. It needs to be cloudy than foggy. Well, that's unfortunate. Kind of info dump? No, by all means. Yeah, feel free. No. Talk. Don't feel bad about talking. I enjoy conversation, so I appreciate the conversation. No apologies necessary at all. Speaking of trespassing, I'm just gonna go and trespass all over this place. Any questions I have so far with the game? No, I mean, I think I'm following it okay. East, huh? Stop killing me. No, so far so good. Heck. Northeast. Attacking me. Look, I'm innocent. I'm a cute little bunny rabbit. How can you attack me like that? Is there an ethereal current in here? Southwest. Okay, so it's just like just. It's like right outside the door. That's it right there. Okay. No more currents. Okay. So how close are we on getting all these aether currents done? So if this is the fringes, I have 2 more missions to complete. And then, oh, dang it. Don't need to worry about the rest. No, I mean, I feel like I'm doing okay. No big questions at the moment. This particular expansion feels very straightforward. It's like, beat the Empire. But that's impossible. Do it anyway. Okay. Turning shot. Oh, hey. You. Leave me alone. Now, I get that for sure. Yeah. Touching chat. The path leads to an entrance above. Within is an aetherite. You must use it to enter. Understood. With me, everyone. Oh, we just... Alright, let's get these other missions first, then we'll come back and do this. You need to go exactly where you just came from. It's like, oh, that's good. What's up, Bullmaid? Curses, this one's belly was empty. Take a look around and slay any Gaganga you find. I must have that necklace back.
Well, this one looks like he could die. Hey there, Mr. Nobody. You don't want to die, do you? I can help with that. Got him. I'll hang out at this destination. Drop my flat ale and kill the Gear Albanian slugs. Goodness, there are a lot of slugs around. What we have here is an infestation. Time to kill more of these things. You, unfortunately, I have bad news. You're exactly what I need to kill. Getting a lot of eggs. Not getting the stuff I need, though. Yo, you're a Gaganga. Gagaga? Whatever. Oof, we still haven't got it. There's another one. It completes. And I got killed by his friend. Oh well.
It happens. Well, that's right. My dragon forgot how to fly. They don't have the right aetheric currents. You're gonna raise me too? Oh, dang! Sorry. I didn't see you there. I would have accepted your help. I totally would have accepted it. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time. You are returned. Are they willing to listen? Well, they ran. Is that the same thing? Men from the peaks. Interesting. We were concerned the M tribe may have coerced them into stealing from our land. My sisters will be relieved to hear this. No, I didn't know. Nope, I didn't. Sorry. If these people are desperate enough to venture here for food, perhaps we can help them. A deal of some kind. A share of our food stores in exchange for materials for our gem crafting. Yes, that would be a fair trade. I will need to discuss this with my sisters. The beginning of a fruitful partnership may be at hand. Alright, turn this one in over here. You have returned and no worse for the wear. We are lucky to have made friends with one so capable. I mean, I only died once. Tell me, did you also find the slugs to be repulsive? Indeed. Their slimy backs are so unsightly squirming. I can think of no creature more hideous than the slug. It's pretty bad. Yet, you seem unaffected both by their saliva and their grotesque visage. If they pose no threat to us again, I'll be sure to call you. Is that Reiko? Is that you? Don't come to the game, especially if you're a raider. Excellent. Alright, let's see here. What's next? Oh, we need to go get this other thing. Excellent. Thank you much. Oh, I can't emote. I'm gonna. Sorry. I can't emote right now. My people, they need me. Alright, we're gonna see if we can't get this other thing going here. Excellent. Nice flower. Well, I think I just solved that mission. Nice! Alright, come on, wake up. Wake up, computer. Work, please. There we go. Hey there, your bullmate. As horse Haganga is slain and still nothing. How did you fare? I found a necklace. Is this your necklace, or is it a different necklace? Yes, this is it. This is my necklace. Currents you wanted? I think I've already got the currents, but thank you, though. Oh. What was this? Oh, there we go. Yep, yep. Get this friend request going. Alright. I'm gonna go back, get this other mission finished, and then we will go on to other things. Excellent. Alright. We'll party on. Welcome to the party. Thank you again. This necklace is more precious than you know.
You see, our gem crafting is without equal, employing ancient magics handed down through the generations. Each piece of treasure is its own right. This makes using crystals are said as a reflection of the soul. It's a tradition to give each token to the closest sisters when we approach our final days. Hello and welcome! One of our sisters, mortally wounded in a Garlean attack, gifted me with this necklace shortly before passing. I could never part with it. You've restored the bond between me and my sister, and for that, I will be forever in your debt. What was it? Hi-ho? You know what? You gotta be careful how you say that, too. Anyway, hello, welcome. It's a reference from Persona. So let's see. There's a bunch of stuff over there. Oh, that's over that way. I ain't doing that just yet. Alright. I think we can go ahead and continue the story then. I think I'm heading the wrong way. Sorry. Just a little lost. Don't mind me. I'll do that from time to time. It's like, wait, where am I going? One of the best was whenever I went into the dungeon to go find the Aether Current, came back out of the dungeon, they're like, we need you to go into that dungeon. It's like, really? Okay. I can do that. We can go with howdy. That's safe, right? Proper etiquette must be maintained. Okay, I need to go up. What's the best up place? I think this is the best up place. See, we're not actually trying to fight any of you people. We're just trying to meet up with this person. Alright, let's attune to the Aetherite so it can say I have to exit the party. That's what's about to happen, probably. Hopefully it can bring you in for this this meeting thing. Oh my. She looks fairly religious figure.
Why, mistress? Why does my Anamika slumber still?
Look thee on her face, supplicant. Thy prayer hath been answered. Flesh sundered hath been made whole. Blood spilt runneth through her veins. Breath stolen filleth her breast.
But she hears not her mother's words, nor sees her mother's face. She's silent and empty.
The soul is gone.
Only the vessel may be remade, not so the flame which flickered within.
Oh, that
Her
sucks.
soul hath been scattered to the four winds.
Yep, the shell has been restored, the ghost is gone. Are you about to pick a fight?
Now do you see her promises for what they are?
Alize, have you gone mad?
Right?
Mayhap I have, but I refuse to stand by and watch yet another tragedy unfold.
Return to the great ethereal flow, exactly.
Who intrudes upon this sacred ground?
Yeah, this isn't going to go well at all.
Imperials, thirsting for blood.
Do I look like an Imperial to you? You see the ears?
We come not to shed blood, but to save you from the false god who would lead you astray. I understand how you feel. I do. You loved her with all your heart, but when the moment came, you still couldn't save her. The anguish, the anger, I know it only too well. But I also know where this path leads. To embrace a primal is to condemn yourself to an endless cycle of despair. You will never know peace.
A worm-eaten heart may find peace and serenity in service, in beauty and grace. This hath ever been my promise. Naught else.
Yep. Serve me, and you'll feel better.
You tempt them with visions of things that can never be and leave them bereft and wanting. No illusion, however sweet, can change the fact that your daughter is gone. Remember her as she was. Do not suffer this piteous shade to tarnish her memory.
For every prayer that primal answers, it'll demand payment in kind.
That's true.
Do you have any idea how many more Ananta will die to feed its hunger for crystals?
Right.
They would have thee suffer man's spite and live in fear. Far better to dwell in my beauteous dream than endure so ugly a reality.
She's wrong! We hate the Empire as much as you, if you just listen!
Poor, misguided children. I would spare you the torments of this cruel and misshapen world. Come, bask in my radiance. Let it fill your hearts and free you from your burdens.
Is that one of my dancing powers? I don't remember that one.
Abide in misery then, fools. The Ananta are more deserving of my blessing. Leave these lands and my dreamers be. I will not warn you a second time.
Will not allow you to slaughter these people. Protected for that effect because of the echo? That makes sense. I know. It was stupid and foolish, but I had to try, Peter. I had to try. And I failed. So you have to fight. There's no other way. I'll wake them from the dream. Thank you, Pieta. I know you will. We can but do that which is within our power. Lise, Sofrino, and I will go and seize the crystal stores. This will not happen again. And you, when it is finished, we will be waiting for you. There's a lot of problems are going to throw all victims into worship, but you're immune to this effect. Indeed. But I can also protect other people? That doesn't make a lot of sense, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and join this mission. Emanation. Hold on. Yeah, let's go dancing. Oh, less than 5 minutes. That's good. Used to much longer whenever I'm doing a DPS. Up to healer for a faster Q. I can tank too. Cool. Appreciate it. My guy heals a lot. In the Twitch chat. Excellent. Appreciate it. Just making sure. If you're winning. Discord is how I let people know whenever I'm about to start streaming. Usually stream Sunday mornings and when I have a moment. You won't let me die. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Indeed. Yes, as a teacher, I basically am stuck working all the time. Unless there's a snow day or a virtual day. Snow day is what we had on Tuesday. Virtual day is what we have today. I got all of my stuff ready. I occasionally, on a virtual day, will have to like stop and just check and make sure, hey, I'm not missing anything important from work, am I? My phone is set to go off whenever I do have something I have to check online. Everything's doing great. Set it up where it should be able to run on its own with very little attention from me. So I appreciate you keeping me alive. Do you know what a duty action is? I possibly don't. What is a duty action? I do not appear to. Well, let's do this really quick. It's on Discord. Okay, appreciate it. I will have to use it. Okay. To not die. Okay. In this fight. Been able to get everything working before, but just fine, but just in case. It'll be good to have that in my back pocket just in case. Oh yeah, I should be able to do that. Yeah. I've done that before. Emanation. I mean, she definitely seems worshipable. All right.
Open your heart to me.
There we go. This is what I need. Let's... Okay, I'm actually ready to fight now. Stop. Uh-oh. What do I do? What happened?
Okay.
Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
What the heck?
I shall free you from your hate.
Thank you. Yeah. So I was trying to get it to work.
To bliss.
Okay.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
All right. Can you please let me click on this? The problem is, I would just click on it with my freaking mouse, but I don't have a mouse. Yeah, okay. I guess I can't on a controller. Because, yeah, I would go over there with my mouse and click it, except I can't. Oh! Ha! 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 Yeah, that's how I do it. Okay. Well, now I know. R3.
I shall free you from your hate.
Man, I was trying so hard to do that. Got an orb to recharge it. Oh, it's too late. The struggle is real.
To bliss. Your souls are
Good game, everyone else. Oh, jeez. So I figured out how to do it right at the end, and then I did it too late.
You did it again. You saved them. I just wish I could have been more help.
Yeah. So yeah, the problem was, I was figuring out how to activate it, and I activate it by just hitting this and that. That's the only way to activate it. I was trying so hard to activate it every other way. I got it eventually. And then once I figured out how to do it, I tried to do it, and I did it just a little bit too late.
So, it looks like the Ananta did have a mountain of crystals after all. Like every other tribe. Gods were all such slaves to our weaknesses.
Yeah.
You slew our mistress! She was our hope, our salvation! Is there no end to your cruelty?
She gave false promises, ma'am.
Listen to me, please. I know that you're only trying to protect yourselves because you feel frightened and alone. But that's how we all feel. Don't you see? If we could just turn to each other for help instead of the gods, I'm sure we could find a way to live in peace. Your crystals are important to you, aren't they? Reflections of your souls, right? Well, you shouldn't have to sacrifice something so precious to a primal.
Who are you to question our choice? You who fight without fear? We wish only to live in peace. And if this be the price we must pay, then so be it!
I know there's nothing I can say to convince you. But I hope that one day you look back and see we only ever wanted the same thing.
That's not likely.
Begone, damn you!
Mm-hmm.
Spare me your hollow words, and leave me to mourn.
Yeah.
I'll go. But it doesn't mean I'm giving up. Girabania is our home too. And one way or another, we're going to have to learn to live together. Come on. Alphino and Alize are waiting.
That's rough. Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamico, what horrific things is this guy doing to our friend?
Ah, the savage returns, and with her tail firmly between her legs, beaten by beastmen, I hear.
It was a shameful display, by all accounts. She may have curried the Viceroy's favor with her bold promises, but in the end, she's just another plodding bungler like the rest of her kind.
Strange. You would think him a better judge of character. Then again, I hear she's not averse to a more physical mode of persuasion.
I thought she rose through the ranks rather quickly, but no longer. If only she had been content with her lot, she might have lived to see the morrow.
In case you didn't hate the Empire enough.
For Dolorem Lupus. Commander of the Crania Lupi, reporting as ordered.
Why do you tremble so? Could it be that the Empire's butcher is afraid? That she who walks with death is terrified of her own?
Probably. I mean,
I'm terrified of dying having achieved naught. Gladly would I give my life to win a great victory on the battlefield, had I but the strength.
Alas, you do not. Indeed, you are weak. And born of this weakness is a blind fervor, a raging inferno which threatens to consume not only you, but everyone around you.
Yes, my lord.
You were defeated by the Resistance on several occasions. You misjudged the Ananta and spurred them into summoning an icon. Have you anything to say?
I do not, my lord. My failures are my own. I am prepared to accept your judgment.
And that is very admirable. However, I've had enough of this dumb show. Give voice to that hunger I see in your eyes, or I will pluck them from your head.
I want... I want to make them pay! All of them! Everyone who ever mocked or looked down on me! I want the power to make them pay!
Very well. Then I shall give you a chance. A chance to transcend your mortal limits. Assuming, that is, you are prepared to wager your life for such power.
Transcend, my lord. I came here prepared to die. Tell me what I must do.
Will you take the devil's deal? Well, she certainly would. I would not. Yeah, see, the only problem was I didn't know how to activate, and I could have figured it out on the way, otherwise. Okay. I wish I could have left on better terms, but it was never going to happen. It could be a problem if I got my hands on any more crystals, though. Never mind. We'll deal with that when the time comes. I've already got that. Okay. What's up, Vajra? You've done us a great service this day. Long shall my sisters sing the praises of the Icon Slayer. Let us spare word of them to Sri Lakshmi's passing. Come, friends, to Viranalia. All right. That's not the right button. That's the right button. All right. We'll head back this ways. Talk with these folk, and we should be kind of close. Oh, we need dreaming irises. I'll do that. I'll do that later.
What's up, Sarisha? Ah, the winds whispered of your success, and your eyes confirm their testimony. The Lady of Bliss no longer holds our Quelana sisters in her thrall, and for this we thank you. Pieta did the deed. We were but witnesses to his heroism, or whatever. However, I fear this is only the beginning. There's no cure for that which drives the desperate to beseech the gods for salvation. Should they wish to use their crystals to summon Sri Lakshmi again, naught else could be done to stop them. We ignore our sister's plight. We ignore our sister's plight at our peril. This we know. We shall endeavor to show them another path, so that the day you speak of never comes. We're all in this together. Alamegans and Nananta, we understand that. Hopefully in time they will too. You and yours will ever be friends of the Vera. On that, you have my word. We should be getting back to the Peering Stones. Thank you again, Sarisa, for everything. All right. So it is just about time for me to break for lunch. I'll take a lunch, probably about 30 minutes, and then I'll be back right around 12:30 Central. So I'm gonna get over here by the crystal, and then we'll break for a bit. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out for a bit. Feel free to come back around 12:30 if you'd like, or hang around the Discord as much as you'd like. And yeah, like I said, we'll pick this back up after lunch. Cool. All right, until 12:30 then. See ya.